Hey boys, welcome back to some more Bradman Cricket 17, and in this video I've been talking for a little bit now about making like a video explaining some things about the game, and not necessarily the gameplay per se, because obviously the game's not out yet, but more so about the academy in terms of like likenesses, logos, kits. There's a few, there's quite a few questions going around, and I get quite a few questions regarding different aspects of licenses and all that sort of stuff. So I thought I'd make this video, try to cover everything. Hopefully I don't miss anything out, but make this video, and if anyone asks a question, I can just refer them back to this video. So first and foremost, the number one thing is the game is exactly like Bradman Cricket 14 in the terms of it isn't licensed. So what that means is the players on the disc will be generic players. They won't be, they won't be Steve Smith. They won't be licensed players. So, but that won't be an issue at all, because in terms of the academy. So what the academy does, it allows people to make players. It makes their likenesses, makes teams, kits, with a couple of additions in the logo creator and the stadium creator. Because obviously in Bradman Cricket 14 there was no logo creator or stadium creator. And what that meant for that game was, obviously, so what happened in Bradman Cricket 14, when you booted the game up, it gave you the option to get best. So pretty much that, you clicked on that and it downloaded, I guess I don't know if Big Ant sorted it through or just the highest ratings. I'm not exactly sure how it worked it out, but it downloaded all the proper teams, all the proper, as good a uniforms as they could make, and the likenesses, all that sort of stuff. But the unfortunate thing about that was, on consoles anyway, you couldn't get the right logos. You didn't get the bat sponsors, the equipment. The kits were good, but they obviously weren't realistic or like real life. And the only way you could is on the PC version, because people could mod the game and get that stuff into the game. But with the feature, with this game, with the logos and the stadium creator, you can now make, and I'll probably chuck a few pictures up. I don't know what I'll have in the background, but I'll chuck a few pictures up of just some of the uniforms, some of the bat designs, all that sort of stuff, some of the player likenesses, just random stuff. So you can get, when you boot up this game, we can pretty much assume that it's going to be the same as last game. You'll boot the game up, it'll give you the option to get best, download that, and there you go. You've got all the player likenesses with the correct bats, with all that sort of stuff. Now, a big question people ask is about different consoles, PC. Can I download things from other stuff? So simple answer is yes. Everything is integrated. So at the moment, the Academy demo is only on PC. But when the full game releases for PS4 and Xbox One, when you boot up the game, you will be able to download anything made from the PC version and from the Xbox version or the PS4 version, whichever version you have, right? So that also means, for people that might not know, when you boot up the game on the console version, you have the option to make all this stuff. You can make your own stadiums, you can make your own players, logos, all that sort of stuff. It's not just exclusive to the PC and you can just download it from the console. You can actually make it how you want to make it. It's just the fact that it's all integrated. So it doesn't matter what platform you get it on, you will be able to download something that has been uploaded to the Academy. It's all integrated, which is amazing. It's great. It's gonna make it so much easier, because the one thing, it is a lot easier to make logos and the right bat designs and uniforms on the PC. So that is definitely a big plus for console players. So pretty much, I remember I speculated a while ago that this game would have modding for consoles. I thought that was a definite, but it doesn't need it now. It doesn't need modding because we have the logo creator and you can share between platforms. So it pretty much, it makes modding I mean, modding would still be cool, because obviously you can make different stuff, and that's a whole different story. But the great thing about it is that people playing on the PC with all these amazing logos and the right bats and all that sort of stuff now can be played on the consoles with the same stuff. And the other great thing about it is the fact that this will continue. Like, there's already so many talented people making such great logos and stuff, but when the next year rolls around, when new bat sponsorships come out, new team rosters, all that, all that sort of stuff, people are going to continue to update it. Now, obviously, it does rely on the user base, but I feel like that's not going to be an issue. This game is going to be great, and you just look at the support for Don Bradman Cricket 14, like, that game is still getting supported by players in the community, and this game is only going to be more so because there's so many more options and so many more tools to make the stuff you want. It's not limited. It's very expansive in what you can make. So that pretty much covers it. I guess I should mention. I shouldn't have to, but I guess I should mention the only thing is, if you aren't connected to the internet, which I doubt many people aren't, but if you don't have the internet, then I'm making this fucking video. If you're watching this video, obviously you have the internet, but for whatever reason, maybe, I don't know, maybe you're young and your parents don't let you download stuff. I don't know, but if you can't connect to the internet on your console, then you won't be able to download this. It's pretty simple, but I thought I should just throw that in there. I think that pretty much covers it. So, player likenesses, all that sort of stuff. When you boot up the game, you'll be able to download them. Everything is cross-platform, so you can share between consoles and the PC version. I think that pretty much covers it. If people have any more questions regarding this, just comment in this video, and I will try to answer anything else. Or if anyone else has some insight on it, then feel free. But I think that pretty much wraps it up. A pretty simple topic, but I think it's something that a lot of people sort of don't quite understand. It was the same thing with Rugby League Live 3, the fan hub. A lot of people had questions regarding that sort of stuff as well. So, yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Hopefully, guys enjoyed. I guess one thing I will mention as well is for the stadiums, you can actually when people make a team. So there's one guy that's doing like really good stuff on the forums, and he's making like all these teams and stuff. When he makes those teams, he's obviously going to sign stadiums to the team. So Australia, he's going to put like however many home grounds they have. So when you play in career mode and you download, when the game downloads those teams, they're going to come with those stadiums as their home grounds, right? Not vice versa, but the same thing goes with the bat. So yeah, I guess this is a good point to bring up. So also with the bat, so they got the option now. I made a video on this with the bat manager. So when people make the teams, they're gonna make players have that specific bat, and you can put a bat on as many players as you want. So just for an example, you can put Steve Smith, AB de Villiers, Virat Kohli, just pick 3 big players and put them all with the same bat, and those players will keep that bat. And then if you ever update a bat for one of those players, I'm pretty sure that it'll change for all those players. So obviously you want to, you're not going to do it for all those players, but you get the drift, because when people make the teams, they're going to make the stadiums for those teams, they're going to make the bats for the players. And yeah, so when you get the game, it's gonna have all the right logos, all that stuff. It's just such a great idea, because the licenses, I'm not exactly sure of the reason why Big Ant don't have the licenses. I'm sure there's like a couple of reasons. One is I think another company might have the license to cricket, and the other is probably just the cost of acquiring it. It's just out of the ballpark. So this is just, honestly, it's a better system. Like, it's a better system in the fact that they've created these amazing tools for people to continue updating, and it's it's gonna be good. So yeah, hopefully you guys, maybe you learned something, or got a bit out of this video. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the coverage, and I'll see you guys next time.